progress that I've made, while everyone else tells me how great I look, I still see certain things in the mirror that sometimes really aren't even there. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I am Southern Belle from the city and you are watching Southern Belle Speaks Sunday. So today we are talking about positive affirmations. If you're new, this is a weekly thing that we do on Sundays, and on Fridays we do #Fitness Friday, where I document my gym workout routines, share some knowledge that I have with you guys, share how I'm losing the 72 pounds that I have lost so far and continuing to tone and things like that, gain muscle mass. So definitely check me out if you're new and subscribe if you like what you see. Again, we are talking about positive affirmations today, and I wanted to share with you some things that I do in the morning to kind of help me start my day off. Some things that I'm doing to repair and grow my self-esteem, some things that I'm doing on my self-love journey, some things that I'm doing to just kind of heal myself from the inside out, to restore my spirit and sense of connection with myself and with God. So I know that, a lot of us struggle with the day-to-day thing where we just kind of don't have time to care for ourselves. And I've shared a lot of things as far as pampering yourself and things like that. But there are some things that you can do that don't take as long, that don't take so much time out of your day, but actually do make a difference when you spend a long period of time doing them on a daily basis. So I want to share with you some positive affirmations that I have said in the morning, some that you can say, and I just want to encourage you to try it. The thing about positive affirmations is that, you might not believe it, but saying it repeatedly over time, you will believe it. There was a woman, I read a story, a young lady, and her grandma had suggested to her that she say these few phrases to herself every day when she looks in the mirror. And she was like, she did it, but she had no belief that it was going to do anything, but she did it just to say that she did it, and she also referred to them as lies. Like when she was saying in the mirror, lying to myself when I look in the mirror. But eventually she did it for, I think, 30 days or 40 days. And by the end of those 40 days, she believed what she was saying in the mirror. So repetition and really starting to believe that you can change. You may not believe the words that you're saying, but you might be able to believe that you will believe it one day, or have faith, So definitely repetition makes a difference. And so I wanted to share with you some affirmations that you can say. So there are books out there that you can read, so you can get a different affirmation each day. There's little note cards that you can keep on your bed rest next to your bed, your nightstand. And you can put that it's like a deck of cards, but it has positive affirmations on them, and you can sort through and pick one for each day. You can write your own, some things that you may not believe right now, but you want to believe about yourself. I want to believe I'm beautiful. And so you're not going to say, I want to believe I'm beautiful. You're just going to say, I am beautiful, until you believe it. And that goes into the law of attraction. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here for positive affirmations. So, I'm going to share with you some, and then I'll speak on some of them. So, I already said I'm beautiful. The next one is I'm worthy of love. And that's a very big one, because a lot of people ruin their relationships subconsciously because they don't feel like they're worthy of the love that they desire. And they're afraid that, when it comes face to face with them, they don't feel worthy, and they kind of just subconsciously sabotage it. So I want you to encourage yourself that you are worthy of love. I'm worthy of taking pride in my actions. I love how my body feels right now. That one for me is a big one, you know, because I'm on this weight loss journey and because I've lost a significant amount of weight, it still feels like I'm in the body that I was in before. It's hard for me to see and acknowledge the progress that I've made, you know, while everyone else tells me how great I look, you know what I mean? I still see certain things in the mirror that sometimes really aren't even there. And, you know, but that's something that I have to deal with, you know, so, for me saying I love how my body feels, I love how my body looks, you know, it is the only body that I'm going to get, and I can only do so much to change that, and not that I hate my body, but, you know, I'm just always going to be very, scrutinous about certain things, so I have to, you know, repeat things until I believe it. So I have respect for myself and for others. That's a big one. There's always more than enough. Those around me are kind and caring. You know, it's hard for some people to see that those around them care, and, you know, we always think that somebody has a hidden agenda. We have trust issues with the people that are around us, and that's because we've been dealt with a lot of cards, you know, that are people who don't see, people who don't seek the best for us, people who secretly have hidden agendas. So when we come across people that are kind and caring, it's hard for us to trust them. So definitely repeating that there are those around me are kind and caring. My voice is valuable. What you have to say matters. My opinions matter and are heard. I'm capable of creating a positive change. My actions happen without judgment from others. I have plenty of time. I am a rock star at life. I have unique ideas to offer this world. I treat myself with kindness. That's huge. I am enough. That statement is, you know, if it needs to be repeated twice, you have to tell yourself you're enough, because you are. I do my best every day. I am in charge of how I feel, and today I'm choosing happiness. Other people respect my thoughts and opinions. I am superior to negative thoughts and low actions. I am capable of living a wonderful life. That's something that I really want myself to believe. And I do believe, I just feel like I haven't got the recipe yet, but none of us have, you know, so we just have to take one day at a time and do the best that we can, using all the resources and wisdom that we have to try to create the wonderful life that we desire. So those mostly are for women, and I know that there are some men on my channel, so I looked up some affirmations for men, you know, because especially in the Black community, you don't get as much praise as you deserve, and it's hard for a Black man in society. It's hard for a man in society. You know, they're taught that they're not supposed to feel, that they have to be tough, that they have to hold down their household. And while all of that's true, you know, they still seek attention. They still need attention, I should say. They still need to carry confidence within themselves, and sometimes they struggle, but they can't say so, you know, because they're supposed to not look weak. So I think that positive affirmations especially would benefit the men. So I'll share some of the ones that I found for men. I am confident, strong, and powerful. I bravely strive for what I want for my life. I believe in myself. I always fight for myself and my beliefs. I boldly approach to every challenge. I'm good with who I am. I am proud of who I'm becoming. I'm done being used and taken advantage of. That's a big one, because I see a lot of men, good men, who, you know, there's a line between being a provider and being taken advantage of, being a protector and, you know, being used. And I see that it's so often, you know, I'm a woman of stature, and I'm a woman that, you know, men can be spoiled too, and, you know, showing men that, you know, You don't have to take care of everything. You don't have to take care of me. I'm an independent woman. But there are some women out there who, looking at men as a paycheck, looking at men as a come up, looking at men of what they can get from them, not what they can give and offer them, So I do see a lot of nice guys out there being taken advantage of. Well, women get taken advantage of as well, but the two that get taken advantage of never meet. I don't know why. I won't give up when times get hard and stop being easy. Impressing people is not that important. Currently, I'm not at the level I want to be, but the more work I do, the better I'm going to get. Believe I can accomplish the goals I'm settling for myself. I believe I can accomplish the goals I'm setting for myself. I'm being honest about what I want and know why I need to accomplish these goals. I'm resilient. I can handle this. I am in the process of making positive changes in all areas of my life. My confidence isn't built off compliments, it's built on mastery and competence. I define who I am. I decide what I do. A reputation is something I'll never fully have control over, but I can control how I live. If you're using me or always putting me down, you don't have a place in my life. Regardless of the challenge, whatever is thrown in front of me is going to take care of it. I have to learn to speak up for myself. I can still be respectful, but I have to let people know that they can't walk over me. I am worth something, and I won't let anyone try to break me down. So those are for the men's. And the last set of affirmations that I want to share with you is some that you can say with your children. I don't have children, but I have nieces and nephews, and I'm always speaking positivity to them, always letting them know that they are beautiful, they are loved, they are safe, and they are protected. They have a safe space to come and talk to you about anything. There is no judgment, I make sure that they all feel loved, at least by me. So these are some things that you can say to your kids and have them say, with you. And maybe it's a new ritual that you might start in the morning before school, or at night before you go to bed, along with your prayers. It's definitely important to speak positivity into children. You never know what your kids are going through when they're at school that they may not tell you. And you can't be with them every second of the day. So you just hope that the things that you're instilling in them, they remember on their journeys, and it makes an impact on the decisions that they make based on the things that they're doing on a daily basis. So these are things that you can say to your kids. I'm so proud of you. You are so thoughtful. You have great ideas. You did it. Things that they can say with you to themselves. It's okay to make mistakes. Practice makes me better. I am important. I believe in myself. I love the way that I did that. I tried so hard. You can tell them if they make you happy. That's a great question. I know that kids ask a lot of questions, and sometimes you get tired of answering them, but it's like they're curious, they're just coming into the world. You've been here for years now, decades, and they're just coming into the world, and there's so many things in this world to be curious about. And as we get older, we learn by research, we learn by reading, we learn by talking, but at this young age, you're their world. You're their teacher, you're their peer, you're their everything at this age, especially before they go to school. So I know they ask a lot of questions, but start by saying things like, that's a great question. Don't tell your kid they asked a stupid question, because it's just because you know it, you know the answer at your age. You have to remember that they've only been on this earth for a few years. Definitely let them know that you love them. And let them know that even when you don't agree, even when you have to fuss at them or punish them, still let them know that you love them. I remember when I was a kid and my grandma would whoop me. My old grandma used to whoop my butt, or she'd put me in the corner and make me stand on one leg. She'd do a lot of stuff, and she, at the end, would always give me a hug and tell me she loved me. And I used to be like, what? I don't want to hug you. Like, you just beat me. Or you just made me stand in the corner. Or whatever, But she wanted to remind me that, for that moment she was angry. She was mad for that moment. But she wanted to remind me that every day, at every second of the day, she loves me, And that's really important, because your kids, you don't know how long your life is going to be until you live it. And for children, they don't even understand that concept yet. So they don't know when's the last time you're going to see them. That's why babies cry when you leave, because for them, they don't know if you're ever going to see you again. They just know you're leaving them, and they don't want to be apart from you. So the same way, they don't know, if when you yell at them, if you punish them, if that's it, you don't love them anymore, you're going to drop them off somewhere, you yell at them. My niece, Mommy hates me, until she had to explain to her, just because I fussed at you or I sent you to your room, that doesn't mean, I'm abandoning you or I don't love you anymore. So, just the simple phrase of I love you and why I'm doing what I'm doing is a huge affirmation for children. And so that's what I just wanted to share with you. I wanted to share some affirmations that I speak on myself, some affirmations for women, some affirmations for men. And a nice gift for someone might be a book of affirmations, or you can, type up some affirmations that you want them to believe about themselves, that you believe about them, and give it to them. Maybe put it on some note cards or cut it out on paper and make it like a little book, and give it to someone who you think might need it. Give it to your boyfriend. You want him to, as women, we're supposed to uplift each other, your husband, what have you. We're supposed to uplift. So, and vice versa. If you want to uplift your wife or your girlfriend, print out some things that you want her to believe about herself, that you believe about her, and have her, recite those every day, and see the difference that it makes on how she views herself, how he views himself, and how your kids view themselves. So, I encourage you, stay blessed, have a blessed week, and stay tuned for more content. If you like this video today, then drop me a like, share with a friend, and if you have some ideas on future Southern Belle Speaks Sundays, then leave that in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.